Hey, what's up, everyone? It is Albert, and I got my good friend
Alonzo.
And today we're going to be doing a gauntlet style battle of the sets. We're going to try to figure out which of the 6 sets is the best.
Which one is the strongest? Let's see.
Which one is the strongest? So what we're going to do is we got a 6-sided die here. We're going to toss it. Whatever number we land on, that's the set we're going to, or that's the box that we're going to break into. And then we're going to build a
40 card deck.
A 40 card deck.
Using any of the colors.
Exactly. That's why we got them here. Using any of the colors to build the deck, and then we're going to battle them. Another thing with this is whatever pulls we get, right? The winner of the match will keep all of the big pulls.
Nice.
So if Alonzo wins and somehow I pull a God card from it, well, he's going home with the God card.
We got things on the line here, so it's gonna matter.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Gotcha. You want to roll first, or would you like me?
You go ahead. You're the guest.
All right. Let's see. All right. So we get a
one.
one. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So we get the OG set.
So yeah, you get set 1.
Yes, sir. I'll grab that
All
in a
right.
sec.
Let's see. Set 1 versus
Set
Set 3. So
Okay.
we got Awakened Pulse going up against Raging Roar. Let's go ahead and get into that. So we got the scissors. We're going to rip through it, and then we'll go from there.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Maybe one of us will get a God Rare today.
Let's see.
No, my luck, I'm going to pull a God Rare today, and then you're going to beat me, and you're going to go home with it.
Oh, I don't know. You've been topping a lot, so we'll see.
Just to give some background and context, Alonzo is the one that taught me how to play this game. So,
We have come full circle.
yeah, he stepped away from the game. He's been playing Union Arena. You can go check out his channel. It's Limitless
Limit Arena Media.
Limit Arena Media.
Yep.
I'll edit it into it. So yeah, go follow him. He's the one that taught me how to play this game. So
Yes, sir.
if you think I'm good, just wait till you see him play.
Oh,
If you
all right.
don't think I'm good, then
All right. So first pack.
if you want the code cards, you can keep them for yourself, or you can give them to the viewers. It's up to you.
Gotcha. We'll give them to the viewers. Should I just put them like?
They should be able to see it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll give it to the viewers.
I'll do the same.
All right.
Let's see. He's already a lot more organized than me. I didn't get anything there. Yeah, it's actually very crazy how I met Alonzo.
It's funny how it feels like. So, we got a secret rare off the bat.
Oh, nice.
That's gonna be really
That's
useful.
actually, yeah.
When he pulls his God rare, I'm gonna need that.
Let's see.
How long has it been now since I met you?
Oh, nice. This is actually a great super rare.
Oh,
A
that's
great
gonna be
super rare.
essential against me.
Yeah. Yeah, so what? Showed up pre-release for this game back in, I think it was February last year.
Oh yeah.
And I want to say there was about at least 30 to 40 people there for that pre-release. And it's crazy because I walk in there. I'm new to TCG. I've never played anything besides Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid. But yeah, I walk in there and I ask around, and I'm like, "Hey, can someone here help me build the deck?" And no one says anything, like literally no one at all. And then all of a sudden, I hear a voice, and it's Alonzo, and he's like, "Yeah, I got you, man. Once you open up your packs, just let me know, and I'll help you build it." And I was shooting a video, and when I was shooting the video, I actually nothing there. I was shooting a video, so by the time I opened those packs, we ran out of time to build the deck. And believe it or not, my first matchup was against Alonzo.
So crazy how that worked out.
Yeah, it is. Out of all the people that were there, he was the only one that said he would help me. But because I took too long opening up those packs, he didn't get. Oh, dang.
Yeah, we got some good stuff right now.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
We got some heat going.
Oh, I'm about to get cooked. I'm about to get cooked already.
Original set. Okay, let's see.
But yeah, I met him there. I walk in. It took me too long to build the deck, but I paired up with him, and he actually, right before or as the match started, he helped me build a deck real quick.
Yeah, as the timer was going, we organized everything real quick, built the deck in like 3 minutes, and then he started playing.
And top it off, while we started playing, after he just did me a solid and helped me build a deck, he also ends up guiding me through the match. And I feel like I at least gave him a run for his money. But I mean, obviously that was because he was telling me what to do.
It was a great game. I think it was this whole experience was like so hilarious to me how everything just had to work out perfectly, and it did.
It had. Yeah, I remember he was the one that told me to run androids as leader. Speaking of androids, that's literally the leader that you just got right now.
Perfect time.
Yeah, he told me to run them. I ran them that day, and I did pretty well that day. Especially first time playing, I feel like I did pretty well. And yeah, the rest is history. Since then he turned to a pro, and
here we are.
Negative. I will say though, my first regionals ever, I was very stubborn, and I wanted to go and play starter coup. This was what, set 2?
What'd you take?
It was when I was testing with you. I was in Seattle, and I was testing with you, and you convinced me to convert to Beerus.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, that one. Exactly.
I was waiting on it because I knew.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you started playing Beerus. You think it was the right choice?
Oh yeah, 100%. My first regionals ever, I don't remember. I think I got like 34th place or something like that.
34th? Okay.
At Riverside.
Yeah.
What'd you get? I think you got top 32 for sure. Right?
Yeah, I got. I don't remember. Definitely top 32, but I don't remember the exact number at this point.
Yeah, but it was all because of him. I'm only a Beerus player because of him. I was like very stubborn. He kept telling me, he's like, I really feel like you should play Beerus, and I was like, I really like starter coup. And then I just tried it out, and ever since then, the rest is history. I love playing Beerus. Beerus is a lot of fun. Still to this day. I mean, I took him to regionals in Pasadena, and I got 12th place with Beerus. So that's all thanks to this guy here.
Yes, sir. But definitely couldn't have done it without being a good player. So luckily, he was really. Some people are not teachable. Some people do not want to learn.
Nah, man, you're just you're a really good instructor. Hey.
And then luckily we're able to do this now. And
nice.
Oh,
I hope you got some removal for this.
Yeah, I hope so too. But it's gonna be really good to see how he puts this together, because black cards I think are gonna be super crucial in this.
I forgot this is when black came in.
Yeah, you haven't pulled any black, have you?
I've pulled some, yes.
A little bit? Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's scary. That's going to be real scary.
Yeah, I forgot that this is a set that
if you get the secret rare, that'd be freaking fantastic.
Oh, man, I forgot about that, too.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. I might be cooking then. We'll see if I can get it.
Ooh, we got a SPR Goku. Very, very nice.
Jeez. That's a good box.
This is the best box I've ever pulled, honestly.
Especially for what we're about to do right now. Like, that's a really solid box.
Now I just need something to answer that Jiren.
Yeah. When was the last set you
played?
Yeah.
What is set 5?
Set 5 is New Adventure.
I think I stopped playing right when set 5 came out.
Right when set 5. Okay, so I might have some kind of edge on you. Well, actually, no, because you're familiar with set 3. So.
Yeah, I am familiar with set 3. I actually really liked set 3. I like the black was always my favorite color to play because I used to play the original Dragon Ball Masters. Black was always what I was known to be playing. They used to call me the black player.
That's the black player.
Well, creative names.
I actually really enjoyed playing black.
Yeah.
I wish Gogeta was more playable, but right now in this format, it's too slow. Especially with Evil Boo and Halo Goo.
Yeah,
just be glad you're not. Yeah. Be glad you're not dealing with that. It's such a headache.
Yeah, I can imagine how when there's a 2-deck format or a 1 or anything similar like that, I'm like, it's not something that I personally enjoy as much.
Yeah, it's crazy because we're set 6, but the leaders from I think set 4, set 5, set 4. Oh no, this leader here from set 3 is still running things.
Still viable.
Yeah.
Still cool. I mean, still one of the best decks.
Yeah, it literally is the best deck. Not nationals, but the finals was literally just a bunch of Halo Coos.
Dang.
So you can imagine how boring the match was. It was Halo Coo versus Halo Coo for the finals.
I can definitely imagine.
Yeah.
So we're doing 4 super combos, right?
Yes, 4 super combos.
Even if we have multiples?
Correct.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
4 super combos. If you deck out, you just reshuffle your drop in.
Gotcha.
And then,
Sounds good. I've been playing a lot of good stuff actually. I'm really excited, and I haven't played. When did set 4 come out? Like 5 months ago.
Set 4.
Yeah.
Set 4, I think, came out in. Jeez, now you put. It was right before Nationals, so I think Set 4 came out in like December.
December. That's the last time I played, so it's been about 6 months.
Oh, really? Oh, so you didn't play Set 5? Oh, geez.
Like right when it came out, like I had stopped playing.
Okay, so I might have an edge on him just because he hasn't been playing. I don't know if Union Arena is pretty similar though.
Union Arena definitely plays a bit differently with some similar aspects, but definitely the style of play is, I'd say, pretty different.
Okay. If all goes well, we'll probably be testing Union Arena here as well.
Yes, sir. You guys can catch that on my channel, and I'll definitely have him on there too, so you can, if you guys are interested.
What is it again? Limit
Arena
Media.
Uh-huh.
Make sure y'all check that out. Like I said, if y'all think I'm good. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's super clean.
Nice,
super clean.
Nice. Yeah, I like that.
All right.
How long have you been playing TCG?
In general, I think when I started playing when I was 14. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh a lot, and it's a funny story. I really liked playing Yu-Gi-Oh when I was like 14, and I used to go to locals, and I went to locals for I think a year and a half without winning a single game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I was 14. So I used to go for a year and a half and didn't win a single game. Not even like we had best of 3, and I wouldn't even be winning like single games. I would just be losing matches after everything. But I loved playing the game so much when I was younger, and that was the first game I played that I just kept playing. But yeah, so I was 14 and I'm 28 now, so like 14 years.
Oh wow. Dang. Yeah, and you can definitely see the experience. You definitely can see the experience.
We've come a long way. It was such a sad time when everyone's like, "You still didn't win one," and I'm like, "No, I haven't even won a single game yet."
No, that's good that you told that story, because now you're extremely competitive, and it comes with practice.
It definitely does.
It's not like you can just show up one day and you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
Yeah.
But after those matches of even when you lose, you gain experience, which is gonna help you be a better player.
Yeah, the biggest thing is like being able to take your losses and learn from them, because at the beginning you're gonna have honestly an overwhelming amount of losses normally, and especially when you get into an environment maybe you have a lot of competitive players, it's kind of disheartening. But as long as you stick with it, yeah, I think you, like anybody, you just get to learn a lot more and be better.
Yeah. No, I bring that up because I know there's people that collect a lot, especially a lot of the viewers here. They collect a lot, but they don't play the game, and I feel like they're just afraid that they're gonna show up and they're just gonna get demolished. And it might be true. It might be true. It happens. It happens to me. But don't let that discourage you from playing.
Yeah, absolutely not. Because at the end of the day, if you're playing the card games and you're playing the decks that you like, it's a lot of fun. And as long as you can play with someone that you know you respect and that they can give you some pointers, you just start slowly grinding, and then you can definitely get there. So definitely feel free to check out your locals. I think it's too much fun to avoid.
Yeah, and also your bulk, because I started collecting, right? And then Fusion World is what got me into this game. I was collecting Masters. I still collect it to this day. Don't play Masters, but I collect it. Fusion World, like now I look at the bulk for its value. Like I don't just.
Oh really?
Like, yeah. Like I don't just toss this aside now. You know, like I want to build a deck with these cards.
Yeah.
There's actual. I don't know. It felt very wasteful, and it still feels wasteful when I rip Masters open, because I'm just trying to keep the big hits, and then like the bulk I just toss to the side, and I donate it to some kids or something.
Nice.
But which is good that it's going to some kids. But now as a player for Fusion World, I look at this stuff and like even just the uncommons and commons, I see value in it, because that's what's going to help shape my deck.
Yeah, definitely, exactly.
I think if the collectors, they start playing the game and don't get intimidated by how, I guess, competitive the space can be. It can help value the collector side of it, but also the gameplay side of it, right?
Yeah, definitely. And I think as long as you're building that, like, your set inventory over time, like, especially if you're a collector, you could just play almost any deck at that point, and then you just add a few cards and you're good.
No, I agree 100%. And I feel like I think I got the God Rare.
Oh, do you?
I think so.
Let's see.
Because we're 3 packs left. I've only pulled 1 altar.
Okay.
So I feel like it's got to be.
I hope he does.
Yeah, I know he does. He wants to beat me in front of
that
everyone.
pack looks heavy.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna slow roll this one just
Yes, sir.
I feel like it's got something big. At the very least, I feel like it has to have like a leader,
Mm-hmm.
an alt art leader, or maybe like a secret rare alt art.
Nice,
It's gonna be
nice.
something big that Alonzo's gonna take from me. 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice! It's actually a reprint.
Nice. 1 star?
Yeah.
Heck
Nice.
yeah, they look super
This
clean.
is really clean. Yeah, very, very clean.
Super beautiful.
Check that out. A little close up right there. Yeah. Oh, that's actually a really nice pull.
It really is. I think
It's gonna be good to use as well.
picking a leader is going to be such a hard choice because there's so many leaders to pick from.
It's funny. Are you playing online?
I'm not at this moment, unfortunately.
Because right now they're having an event where you can only use set 1 leaders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so-
Gotcha.
But you still have access to all 6 sets to build your deck, but you can only use a set 1 leader.
Gotcha. Cool. I'm also very glad that I got a set 1 for this box because it's since I haven't played it a couple months, I think it's an ideal way to go back into it in a nice simple flow where I'm familiar with.
Oh yeah, that is a very good point. So I kind of wish you got set 6 then, so I could
Capitalize on your rustiness.
yeah.
And all right, this is gonna be a hard choice. So we might.
Okay. That was pretty much it for my box there. 40 cards, only 4 super combos, and it's multicolor.
Nice. All right.
All right.
Gonna start timer.
You got sleeves right there.
Perfect.
We're gonna have 10 minutes to build a 40 card deck, multicolor, 4 super combos max, and yeah, best of luck.
All right. So good luck, sir. Let's do this.
Good luck. Should have been a little bit more organized and maybe put all my extras to the side.
6.
I'm sure Alonzo has a whole system in his mind, and I'm just raw dogging it right now.
Yeah, we go. For anyone playing a draft, like let's say you're playing a draft for your next locals, is the best way to do it. Once you're opening up every pack, you're gonna organize everything by energy cost, and then when you're building your deck, you pull out super combos, you pull your 4 out, and then you go top down for the most essential cards, and that's usually we can cross out all the cards that are archetype locked, so you can get through them fully, and then when you get to the 4s and 3s, that's when you start getting more consideration about what you need to do. But then at that point, you're like halfway done with your deck, so it makes it a little faster.
And that's why he's the best. Probably should have thought of something like that. That's actually what I was thinking exactly as well. Pretty much did that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you can tell.
I can see it. You're on it too.
Oh, I forgot margaritas are in this set.
Ooh, that's a classic. Great combo cards. Luckily, it has some original cards like the Vegeta that's gonna help me get energy. So being able to ramp in a Beerus deck is gonna be kind of insane.
Forgot about that.
Choose one.
Now, just to be clear, when the card says if your leader is XYZ, are we allowing our leaders to be universal, or does it have to be specific?
I would say it would have to be specific.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I just wanted to verify before.
I think the way I like to play, and I play draft in like other games too, it's like every color is basically colorless, but everything else is still exactly the same. That's usually how I do it.
Sounds good.
Oh, also one of the best ways to do it when you're doing your draft is don't think about the cards too much. Just when you're going through all the cards, be like, what's good, what's the best, Put it in your stack immediately. Don't think about it too much. Once you're done, you might have like 55 cards, and in some situations, especially in a draft format, you might only have like 43 cards. At that point, you just cut what you need to get the right ratios for your 0s, 1s, 2s, and 3s. So just don't over analyze every specific asset. Just go with the flow, kind of more in the way. Jiren is your leader?
Yep.
He chose a more archetype-based set. Luckily for me, Beerus is a lot more general. The neck is just going to be kind of universally good.
Yeah, that's just very disgusting. Why not? That card was very annoying when it was used on me, so
We can give it a try.
yeah, we'll give it a try.
Is Master Roshi being allowed to play? We're playing van cards? Or no?
What's that?
Is this alright to play or no?
Damn, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. It is banned, but the question is, are we banning Roshi?
Yeah. Whatever you think is good, I'll go with the flow.
What do you think?
I think for this format, I think it would be more fitting and understandable.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
How's the Union Arena been?
Honestly, when I stopped playing Dragon Ball, it's because I started playing Union Arena. I think it's a game that really speaks to how I like playing card games, because you have two rows where your energy line and then your front line. Yeah. Your energy line, you play battler. You play like what are they called in Dragon Ball? Characters?
Battle cards?
Battle cards, yeah. You play battle cards as energy. So in Dragon Ball where you put your cards upside down for energy?
Yeah.
In Union Arena, you actually still play them, and then they're playable cards. So let's say later in the game, you can move them up, and then you can use them as actual cards to battle with. So I kind of like the aspect of like, you're not really losing cards ever. They're always still there for utility or for something. So it's like a nice flexible, feels more like chess-like in a way.
Okay.
I think there's a couple more aspects that are more variable, like the life and life triggers, like if anyone's played Digimon, stuff like that, which definitely can affect the game. But honestly, I've been really enjoying it, and there's a lot of IPs that I personally really like.
That's the only thing that is kind of like keeping me away from it, is just because I don't know too many of those IPs.
Gotcha. Have you heard of Attack on Titan?
I've heard of it. I've heard of One Punch Man. I've never watched it.
Gotcha.
It's kind of hard for me to, kind of have that connection with it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not familiar with that.
That definitely makes sense. I think for me, I enjoy a lot of them, but it's the gameplay is really fun, and obviously same with Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball, and I played Masters since set 2, so I was
2.
Yeah.
So what, 2017?
Yeah. So, and I played that until the Z deck came out, and then I originally really liked the idea of a Z deck, and then in practice, the way they implement it wasn't something that I particularly liked.
What is it? I know I've heard of Z deck, but I don't know what it is.
So every time you combo once per battle, you put the cards in your combo area, just one though, into your top of your Z deck, and now the Z deck that you like, the cards you use to combo. So all right, I'm gonna explain this. So pretend this is your Z deck. You have 7 cards that you can just kind of get whenever. You combo. Let's say you combo 2 cards, and you can only combo 1 card at a time, or put 1 card in your combo into your Z deck at a time. So after the battle, it goes in there. And a lot of times when you play cards from your Z deck, you'll have to discard basically a certain amount of cards that you combo with before to play them. And so you combo at here. Let's say you combo again at here. Now you can play a card that costs 2 of these cards to play, and they're gone. And now you have to keep comboing to.
So you can play 2. Okay, so you can play a card out of your Z deck.
Yeah.
Based off of the cost of it and how many. And that's the cost of how many cards you can get rid of your Z deck.
Yeah, exactly.
To your drop.
Yeah. So you'll have to play actual energy and the cards in your Z deck, which I think in practice,
Doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, I think in theory, not in practice. In theory, it sounds like a very nice aspect, and I was really excited about it when I found out. But I feel like in practice, the way it kind of makes you combo awkwardly was not something that I really liked. Now,
is it because you're getting rid of like playable cards?
So
combo?
So a lot of times when you're playing let's say I was playing Vegito, which was my favorite deck, you would have to play the one from your Z deck that costs 1 card to combo and play, or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but basically in the early game you're comboing really awkwardly to play, attack, combo, and then not getting any value off it. The only value you're getting off is to play the card to awaken. And I think it added just an aspect of it that it didn't feel as natural. I think to me, I feel like if the Z deck was something that didn't require you to combo and then put it on there and it's only once per battle, I think that would have made it a lot better. I think if it was just a deck you played and you had to, like the way that I was thinking about it, I was like, if it was a Z deck that had like Vegito, and it's like, all right, you have the condition, now you can bring it from your Z deck and then play it, and I like that. But the comboing aspect of the Z deck was not something that I particularly liked.
Just okay, that makes sense.
It added a lot of change to the flow of it, which is not my taste.
I hear a lot of people talking about having side decks.
Okay.
You know what that?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? You think that would actually help the game?
I think having a side deck on a competitive like level, I think would be definitely very good, especially with the amount of cards that are in this game and how some of them are very niche. Honestly, I think it would be a really good thing to have.
My thoughts on that is, right now, the game's not the greatest shape right now. It's pretty unhealthy. But my thoughts is, what I like about the game is, I'm kind of against side decks just because my goal is I want my deck to be as versatile as possible. And I don't want I don't want to have access to extra cards just because my matchup against you isn't gonna be the greatest, right? I want to try to figure out how to make my deck as efficient as possible to be able to at least give me some chance with every color. You know what I mean? Right now, with the state of the game right now, I don't think there's any way to do that right now. But I think if they do some restrictions and some bans, I think you can, because that's what I did with the prior sets. You know, I'm running Beerus against. And green is supposed to be my worst matchup. And I've been able to beat them. Right, not every single time, but I do have a shot. And that I like that. I like, because it makes me think.
I totally understand that, and I feel like, but unfortunately, especially when the format is so wide, there may be something that you could just lose to do the matchup that you really can't control, and having a side deck, I feel like, can mitigate that. But I think that it could be said the opposite way as well. But I think both of them are pretty viable. But I think slightly over the fact that sometimes you just physically can't fit in all the options that you need for certain decks, and just having that bad matchup, and you're like, all right, well, unfortunately just lost because I have a bad matchup. I can, having a side deck kind of helps that. But like, oh, I played against my worst matchup, and maybe I couldn't fit in, like, let's say I needed a specific card to get rid of like a Jiren or something, for example, and I knew it was going to be one of the best decks, but there's also 3 other of the best decks, and I could only choose to fit so much in without hurting my consistency. I think that's how I feel about it, but totally, both of them are totally viable, and I think ideally I would just never like to have a side deck, because then it makes everything so much faster and more seamless, I'd say.
Yeah. And like I said, I get that perspective. Sometimes I've been like, man, if I knew I was going to play this matchup and I had these cards in there, it'll make it definitely a lot more viable. But I don't know, I do like the aspect of challenging myself and trying to figure out how I can make this deck as efficient as possible with whichever matchup I end up facing that day.
Which I totally think is a great point as well. Like, if you're a great deck builder, you should be able to usually have a good balance of everything.
Damn, you're a lot more organized than me. That's the experience right there. That's the 14 years of experience.
Alright. Can I use one of these top loaders for my leader?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so this is a classic matchup that I've had because I used to play Beerus as well. This is probably one of the most popular matchups I've ever played, actually. So it's gonna be just like old times.
Yeah, like I said, he's the one that got me into Beerus. I'm only a Beerus player because of this guy. So if you've lost to me because I was playing Beerus, blame him. And if you've learned anything from me because I play Beerus, you can thank him.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to start Awaken.
All right. And then would you like to do high roll, sir?
Yes, we can high roll.
Kind of nervous. Is that a 2?
That is a 2. That is a 2.
It could get lower if I tried.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
4. Okay.
Oh, this is your deck. I'll go second. I will go second. If you want to. I'm just everywhere right now.
I'll definitely cut your deck.
Please do so.
Oh, and if you guys like Dragon Ball too, we'll also make a Dragon Ball Kakarot series. So I like to have playing that. We're watching that right now.
Yeah, we have it playing right here. It's on the same channel, right?
Actually, I used to have one channel where I did a bunch of things. This is a whole different channel. If you guys want to, so Limit Arena Media is gonna be for Unit Arena. For Dragon Ball, the series content, it's gonna be on Limit Visual.
There you go. And I'll edit it so you'll be able to see the channel.
Yes,
somewhere down here.
And then how many cards do we start off? 7?
6.
6.
And I don't know if I start with it. What do y'all think?
6. Does first player draw?
First player does draw now.
Oh, nice. Heck yeah.
I'm gonna mulligan. It's not a terrible hand, but definitely not something I want to start with.
Yeah, I think we will keep this hand. And then I put 8 life.
It'll be, yes, 8 life.
Gotcha.
You know, it's crazy because I haven't had time to go to locals, so playing on the client, everything just happens automatically. So I actually had to put some thought behind it. Yeah.
Think about it for a second.
Yeah. I'm like, man, is it?
Right.
There you go. All right. Hopefully, he just gave me all the good cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So first player draws now, and but you still don't get to attack.
Gotcha. All right, and then
It's actually not bad. We'll take it.
so we'll start off putting an energy down.
Oh, you get the draw.
Oh, I drew it.
Oh, you drew it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got 7 now.
All right, here we go.
Yes, sir. Before, good luck, sir.
Good luck. Good luck.
Let's do this.
Battle of the sets,
And
gauntlet style.
it's been so long. Feels just like home though. Let's do that. We're gonna start off with a Gohan. Look at top 3. Add a 5 cost or less Saiyan, and I think we got some cards. After that, I'll pass her.
All right, I'm gonna draw for turn.
Uh-huh.
I might need that.
Oh, you need life, no?
Oh, dang. See? the client's so automatic.
Just put
Let me bottom deck this one.
Gotcha. We just put the 8.
Grab 8. Jeez.
It's alright. We caught it before it was too late.
Oh, yeah. That would have been bad. Here we go. 8 life.
Yes, sir.
Let me draw for turn.
Uh-huh.
All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and charge here. I'm going to swing at your leader for 15. I'll draw.
Gotcha. I'll take it. And I don't reveal it right. I just add the hand.
Yeah, you just add to it.
Gotcha.
I mean, if you want to show me, I'm not going to tell you now. I will tap 1,
Uh-huh.
play this, and then KO 1 cost.
Nice.
And then I'll go ahead and pass turn.
Gotcha. We'll draw for turn. Actually, we're gonna put this upright, just like I like it upright.
It's been a while since I've played. Why am I spacing out on format? What is this called again?
Draft?
Well, what do we call it when we go play pre-release?
Draft, I think.
Draft. That's the first time I heard it as draft.
I mean, that's just what I refer to it, but it has a couple different
Oh,
names.
yeah. There's another term for it, but I can't remember. When we go to pre-release, we play. Mind you, like I said, I'm new to TCG.
Closed formats?
No,
Something like that.
I can't remember, but it's been a while since I played this style. I've been playing nothing but constructed. I haven't been able. Last pre-release, actually, our local game store didn't have any for set 6. There was no set 6 pre-release.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They couldn't get a product, or what happened?
Yeah, I guess they didn't get it on time.
Dang. All right, we'll play Roshi, and then we'll take a life.
It's coming. That's such a good card.
It is a good
I
card.
miss Roshi.
And then I'll pass turn, sir.
You're not gonna.
Oh, we were swinging. Yeah, sorry. Been a minute.
20 crit.
Yes, 21st. I forgot I have a leader.
We will take it. Oh,
Nice.
blocker.
And I'll pass.
All right.
Cards
Restand.
don't restand until the beginning of my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Draw for turn. I will. I need. All right. I'm gonna charge Margarita. I'm gonna swing at your leader. For 15. Draw for no combo.
We'll take.
I'll tap 1. why I was looking for the robot. KO Roshi.
Solid, solid.
Tap another one. Pull him up for a draw.
Nice.
And then I'll go ahead and pass turn.
Gotcha. We'll draw.
About to go crazy with energy.
Yeah,
I probably should have went a little top heavy. Now that I think about it. It's been a while since, like I said, I've played a draft style.
I got you.
I can't think of the other term.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure your term is a lot more appropriate.
It's got a lot of names that I feel like for Dragon Ball, it had specifically for Dragon Ball, it had a different name, and that sounds more.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I do know it's the style. This is the same style we play in pre-releases. So. Honestly, I find this very refreshing.
Yes, this is one of my favorite formats to play. I used to love going to pre-releases, especially obviously for the excitement of the new set and everything, and it feels really nice just to play everything together.
Yeah. No, it's I think it's a little too early, but I am looking forward to hopefully eventually having multicolor constructed decks.
Huh? That'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool. I feel like that's what they're trying to build up to, but I think it's still too early. I think once there's at least like 10 sets, then maybe start thinking about it. Oh man, I forgot about hit.
We'll get rid of one of those.
I forgot about hit.
And we will just do the 20. All right.
That's actually a really good card.
And we will awaken. We're gonna zap the Guru.
Dang, you awakened already?
Yes, sir. 2 awakeners. And then we're gonna swing, draw 1, and I'll go just 20, sir.
Did you awaken? Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. 20, I'll take. Jeez, okay.
After that, I'll pass turn.
Sounds good. Jeez, I forget how good Roshi is. Draw for turn.
Having the 1 life awakener was super solid. Even though I didn't get any extras, just awakening, especially in beers.
Yeah, 100%. Like right now, I struggle because sometimes they try to starve me out and it gets bad. I don't think the value of it could be good. I don't think I need you, so I'm gonna. No, I don't think I need you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, go there. I'm gonna swing at hit 15 draw. And I'm gonna combo 5 on that.
Gotcha. We'll give you our Goku.
Now, this card has given me so much trouble, and I'm gonna have fun with it.
Nice.
Barrier Boo.
That's gonna be a menace.
Barrier Boo. I'm gonna swing 25 at your hit.
25. Any combo, sir?
No combo.
All right, we're gonna give you a super combo actually.
Okay. Jeez. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing next turn?
The barrier is gonna be such a menace. I'm actually not happy about that at all.
I'll go ahead pass.
Gotcha. How many cards in your hand, sir?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in hand.
Gotcha.
I mean, how about you?
I have 10 at the moment.
Jeez. And you're awakened?
Yes, sir.
This is gonna be rough.
All right, how do we go about this? All right, we are definitely dropping one of these.
Sinister Sickle.
I think I know what I need to do. All right, so I think we start off with that. We go, swing leader, just 20. Or actually, what is Boo's effect? If he dies, it what?
If he gets KO'd, all I have to do is pitch a card and he comes back.
Gotcha.
1 KO, discard 1 card from your hand, play this card from your drop in rest mode.
Gotcha. I think I have to just ignore him. Yeah, we'll swing it later. Alright, I'm gonna go swing 20 at your leader.
Any combo?
No, sir. Oh, he turns into 25. Oh, you awaken at 3?
I awaken at 3.
Gotcha. No combo, sir.
Yeah. The only downside of that is I lose my draw effect. So.
Good.
yeah, that's why. Contemplating whether I take this one. But just 20, correct?
Yes, sir.
I regret it, but I'll give you 10.
Gotcha. Alright, we're gonna play 4 for Vegeta, and we're gonna use a super combo. Then our energy.
Nice.
And then we're gonna swing.
Does he have a KO effect?
I can discard a card and kill it 2 or less.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess he does. I misheard you. Swing at. We're actually gonna swing at Boo. 25.
I don't know. You got putting some good pressure right now. Some really good pressure. I guess it's the same shit. So.
Good. Go ahead.
All right. Let's restand that. Draw for turn. I think I do have some sort of play. Maybe.
Nice.
You're in charge there. Tap 1. Great draw. Ooh. I like that better. Okay. I'm going to tap 2. Yeah, I'm a red player, so.
Oh.
KO here, then you take a life.
Oh,
you're right.
Can I read that? That's so good.
Yeah, it is really good.
Oh, there, yes,
Yep.
sir. You got it.
Take the life. Yep.
Dang.
And then I will tap 2 again. Play another one, KO there.
Oh man, that's devastating.
I'm gonna go ahead, swing at your leader, draw, and I'm gonna combo 5, so 20 at your 20.
Nasty.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and swing another 25 at your leader.
We'll give
No
you a
combo.
10.
Now I'll go ahead, pass turn.
Dang, that is so strong.
Yeah, that was good.
So strong. Oh man.
That cantrip got me a second one.
All right, luckily we're going up to 6 energy now, but that was a devastating turn, honestly. That was genuinely really devastating. So we're gonna get rid of one of our extras. We got.
Are you at 6 energy? Oh, geez.
Yeah, because I was able to ram.
Yep. It's about to get bad right now. I don't think I have anything for that, to be honest.
All right, so we're gonna go 20 at your Jiren.
I think I have no choice. Take it.
Nice.
Yep.
We'll play 4 for our cooler.
Oh, going with cooler. Okay. I was picturing something else. Cooler is still very, very dangerous.
All right, we're gonna swing. This doesn't restand at the end of the turn because I'm not yellow.
I believe Frieza restands him, right?
Yeah. In that case, we might just have to play for the defense. But having the 2 make you force awaken. You take that. I guess you have 1 super combo. Probably have a super combo. No, we're not gonna do that.
Maybe.
We're gonna play this and we'll pass.
Oh man, that's a great card. All right, I will go ahead restand. You know, it's actually pretty crazy how I was thinking I was gonna have the edge because you were gonna forget how certain cards work, but I can see you still remember.
Yes, I do. I still have that muscle memory.
Yeah, I see that. In my mind, I'm like, oh, he's about to make a mistake. Oh, well done. What charge there?
I'm going to 6 energy as well. Gonna be kind of.
I'm at 5.
Oh, 5.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
so you're not
'cause
dropping.
I lost my energy marker.
Yeah. All right, you're not dropping something that I was thinking he might drop.
No, but I will swing at your leader to get the draw. I will awaken to get another draw. So now 25 at your left. Do you want to block?
Yes, I will block that. If he gets a removal, so I can get the block value right now.
I actually messed up. That's okay. All right, just 25.
Gotcha.
We will tap 1. Should have played that first.
Why?
Well, because then
Oh,
I
so-
could have comboed into it
Gotcha.
and then 30 for 30 and
Got it.
either make you lose or. Okay.
Gotcha, gotcha.
How many cards in?
Only 7 now.
Only 7. And
Grinding
you're
me
at 3
down.
life. You're
Yeah,
at 3
grinding
life.
me down.
Okay, I'm gonna swing 30 at your leader.
Mm-hmm.
No combo or 5K combo.
Gotcha. Gotcha. We'll give you a super combo.
Nice. Okay, that's 2 super combos.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2.
Yes, sir.
All right, and we go ahead tap 4.
What is he gonna play? Oh no, he's got it.
I just saw it. I
Oh
just saw it.
no.
I'm gonna go ahead and swing 30 at your leader.
I think this is just might be that might be the game for me. You said 30?
30 at your leader.
Oh
No
man.
combo. No combo.
All right, I'm gonna have to read some cards real quick.
It's 2 super combos down.
One is turn. Yeah.
So I'll get the skill. As long as he's rested, I can add a life back up.
Gotcha. You just get that.
If somehow you can stun him and keep him active, if I use skill, I don't get the life back.
Gotcha. That's 30. 30. So if I give you
This card is rest mode. Add the top card of your deck to your life. Yep. So
how many cards in your hand, sir?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
Now, mind you, I will say this card here was a game changer.
I will have to take it.
Okay. All right. I wasn't expecting that, but here we are. All right. Then I'll pass turn.
Gotcha. So we'll draw for turn.
Yep.
We're only at 2. Kind of an uncomfortable spot. But for how long?
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see.
We shall see.
Hopefully he can stay on board. With Alonzo having Beerus, though, he does have advantage because if he tailored his deck correctly, that neg 10 from Beerus alone will drop him down to 20.
And make him
yep,
a lot easier to
a lot easier to
poke at.
remove. Yep. Hopefully he doesn't have it though. Hopefully he doesn't have what he needs.
All right, this might take me a second because this is a very gonna be a very important turn. So if we go, have that. I think that's what we want to do.
And don't forget he has cooler. I forget. Does he rust?
Yeah, he rests a 2 or less.
He rests
or rest any card and then he kills a 2 or less.
Okay.
So we'll be
I think we're already rested.
charging that. All right, I think I know exactly what we're gonna do. First off, we're gonna neg Jiren.
Sounds good.
Neg Jiren.
Oh, okay, he's cooking.
And we're gonna neg Jiren.
No shot. I didn't even get to use the skill.
All right, that's very good. That's what we need. We are at 2 life, so comfortable, but we do have a board.
And that's why he is who he is.
All right, and then we still have some more things to do, so because we're not even close to done.
Jeez, I forgot you had that secret.
All right, we're gonna go swing at his leader, draw a card, and we're gonna be resting to go off 25.
Dang, you didn't even let me use the skill once.
Mm-hmm. No, sir. I had been waiting for that the whole turn. I had 2 sickles in the secret rare. I was like, when it comes.
Oh, so he was ready. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I had advantage. As soon as I saw that, I thought, all right, he's gonna stick at least one turn. Nope, didn't even get to use the skill once. So 25 to 25. We'll give you 10.
Yes, sir. All right, and then we're gonna be playing 1 for Gohan. We're gonna look at the top 3, and we will be adding 5 or less. Yeah, 10K.
Oh man,
Most important, relevant part about it.
Oh man, oh man. How many cards in hand?
Just 6, sir.
6. And you got me down to 7.
Yes, sir.
Damn, man. I felt pretty confident when I saw Jiren. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get some value out of him. 0 value.
All right, and then we go Goku is going to be swinging at your boo.
My boo.
And we're going to go bump it up. Final flash. Final hope slash. Add back to hand. We'll go 50 to your boo. If it dies, you take a life.
Genius. Genius. This guy's really hurting me. And you have 6 cards in hand?
Yes, sir.
No, I don't even. Okay. So we get KO'd.
Mm-hmm.
I take a life.
Mm-hmm.
I get to add a life. All right. I don't know why. I grab a card for the damage.
Uh-huh.
But since I took, right? I don't play Jiren.
Yeah, I don't think you get a life. I think only if the other one's on there.
When you take damage, draw 1 card.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get to draw 1.
Yeah, you do draw one. Yeah. No additional life though.
Yeah, no additional life. That's with the SR Jiren. If I had him, I would add it here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will toss. I think I toss. Yeah, I'm only up. Pretty gonna beat me, and I'm only at 5. I'd hit 8 at least.
You got another turn or two.
Yeah, I know, but the way your board's looking right now, looking good.
Thank you.
Got no choice.
Nice.
Bring him back.
And
I don't
then
know if he comes in.
I think rest.
Oh yeah, drop in rest mode. Yep.
And then cards in your hand now, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 to 5.
I think you might take it. This is a tough one. Sure. We got 5 going into 6 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 5 going into 6 energy. What can I do? 6 energy.
I'll pass turn. I gotta have some defense for the low life at the moment.
Okay. I kind of feel like if I don't finish you this turn, it's GG's.
I'm gonna just keep the board. It's gonna be difficult. Yeah.
Draw for turn. I regret it, probably. There.
Mm-hmm.
6 energy. Let's do this the right way. Okay, I think I got something. Go ahead, tap 1.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Okay. We will. Okay, I'm gonna tap 1.
Mm-hmm.
Play this.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna choose here.
Oof. And rest it.
Rest it.
Yeah.
Because it's a 4 or more, I get to draw 1 card.
Nice. I was thinking that he might have some removal or something to rest, but I was like, I don't. My hand size is so low that I was like, I feel uncomfortable.
Now I'm going to swing 25 at your leader. I don't get to draw, but I will combo 5, so 30 at your leader.
Gotcha. And then 4 energy open.
Yes.
I think we're going to go for it. 30. So if you swing with that, we'll take it.
Take it. Okay.
Yeah.
This will go here. I'm gonna go ahead and swing at your leader. Combo 5, so 30 at your leader.
And he knows the numbers too. The increments.
It's a number game.
Yes,
It is
sir.
a number game. There's Roshi and Whis.
And I'm down to
Oh, you keeping Whis on?
yeah.
Okay,
Whis.
okay.
Down to 5 cards in hand.
Kind of wish you didn't do that. Just for your sake. Tapping 4. Playing Vegeta. You familiar with him?
I forget.
So activate main once per turn. Choose up to one of your opponent's rest mode battle cards with cost of 3 or less and KO it. Then switch this card to active mode.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let me get this board. I'm gonna swing 25 at your leader. I'm gonna combo. We'll combo 10, so 35. At your
35.
leader.
We'll give you a super combo.
I'm gonna go ahead, activate skill. I'll KO your Whis.
Wait, I think you said a rest card. You have to choose.
Oh, I did. Oh, damn. Oh, I can't touch anything. Well, he's gonna restand. And
And then jump.
yeah. Yeah. I just don't get the KO. But
Gotcha.
all right. How many cards in?
I have 4 only.
All right. Well, all or nothing. I'm gonna swing at your leader. So 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. That's all I got. 60.
I have 25, 30, 40, 50, and then that's all I got.
Oh, nice. GG's.
Good
GG's.
game, bro.
I just felt like I had to go for it that turn.
I think you played that perfectly too. Like I was like, I don't know. You really the Boo was a menace. The Boo was such a menace in this matchup.
I hate that card, but I love it today. I hate it. It sticks, and I can't do anything about it. And the thing is, I could go as high as I want to on it. And instead of comboing out, they just take the hit and then pitch 1 card.
Yeah.
That's so
good.
disgusting.
So good.
So disgusting.
That was a great game though. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't know who was gonna win. I didn't know who was going. Honestly,
like I know for a fact if I didn't finish you that turn, it was your match.
Yeah. I was gonna put in pressure next turn.
The way you removed Jiren that easily, especially with only having set 1 cards into a set 3 card, that pretty much was broken. Like when that card came out, it was a broken card.
Definitely.
And obviously now there's plenty of ways to remove it, but the fact that like Jiren didn't even exist when this set came out and you removed it that easily, like that's skill.
Yeah.
Like
it was really nice that I was able to remove it because it was gonna be such a menace. It's so strong if it just to be able to stick.
No man, I mean, like I said, I won today, but I don't see that happening in the future.
I think it was a great game though. I hope you guys enjoyed it too.
Yeah. Honestly, this was actually pretty fun. It's a lot more. I like this format better than constructed, just because it's refreshing. It breaks you out of like
your normal way of thinking. Honestly, I would say.
Yeah, because honestly, the way the game is right now is what you're gonna do turn 1. You know what you're doing turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Like those plays, right? Yeah. With this draft style, I don't know why I can't think of the other. But, I mean, your term is accurate, obviously, but I don't remember. I know we don't use that when we play pre-release. But anyway, when we play it, like I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't know what I'm doing turn 1. I don't know. Well, turn 1 is pretty given, but every turn after that, it's just like whatever pops up. I have to try to just be. I'm a lot more reactive rather than being proactive with my gameplay.
Exactly.
And like I said, the fact that you were able to remove probably the best card I have in this deck in 1 turn without allowing me to utilize its skill, like that's impressive, man. Especially you being away from the game for
thanks man
what, like at least 4 months?
Thank you, man.
4 or 5 months.
The way you closed that game though was perfect. I would say I was afraid you were gonna play it that way. I don't know we were dropping, but the way you played it, I was like, if he plays this and he capitalizes on my low life right now, it's gonna be it. And it's really solid.
Honestly, that's not my style at all. My style is not punch your face. My style, being a Beerus player, is I love controlling the board. I need to control the board, but I don't have things to control board, so I had to choose like what I do: waste time controlling board, or just punching his face.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it worked out. But yeah, that Roshi was disgusting.
Yeah, it was solid. Being able to awaken early and get my draws, especially in Beerus, and I was like kind of afraid. I was like, man, I don't have any playable cards because I put a lot of extras, and I was drawing a lot of extras, and I was like, man, I needed to awaken. So the Roshi was really solid there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was fun. Today, set 3 takes it. Today, this deck takes it. So just so y'all know, yeah, unfortunately, I hate saying that. Beerus is my favorite. Yeah, unfortunately, Jiren takes it today. But what that means moving forward is hopefully next week,
yes, sir.
Alonzo can stop by again. We have 4 sets remaining. What's going to happen is Alonzo, he'll roll a die. Whatever number he rolls, he will play that set against this Jiren set. And then moving forward,
we'll have a gauntlet style to see who is the real winner. If set 3 can take and beat every other set, honestly, set 3 is looking pretty good. And the fact that you have the Jiren with the Jiren leader and the Boo, I'm not too familiar with set 5 or 6, but I feel like those cards by themselves are going to be really big misses. And depending on the pulls, set 3 could honestly take the whole gauntlet. We'll have to see, though.
No, I agree. I will say, though, is the plan, just so we're on the same page and we're aligned, can I no longer touch this deck?
Oh, like changes?
Yeah. Is this...
I think... that's a good idea. I think you should be allowed to change it.
So I can?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I also have the advantage of knowing exactly how your deck is built.
Deck.
Yeah. So I think that kind of evens out. You can change it, but I also know what your deck list is before, so that kind of helps me out. So I think that's reasonable.
Okay. So I'll keep the box separated from the rest of my bulk, and come next week, I will reconstruct my deck based off of whatever set you end up pulling. And then vice versa. If you end up beating me, we'll keep that box aside.
Yeah, and I like that. And it's still set 1 because you still pull the set 1 cards, but now you can adjust it on the flow. And I think that's really good.
And then also, since I did win, I will be taking those cards, but
he's taking my lunch money.
but now if Alonzo beats me next game, he still can take these cards from me, right? So then whatever he ends up pulling, that will be on the line. Unless he wins, then he gets to keep those. So these cards are still up for grabs, but these I'll be taking with me. And with that being said, once again, I appreciate you stopping by.
Of course.
I hope you had fun.
Yeah. Honestly, I really enjoyed the format.
Yeah, I hope y'all had fun. I think this is a cool idea. A true battle of the sets. You know, the art, we get to look at the art of each set, and then we get to see how each set kind of
they slowly changed it in good ways and different ways.
Yeah, exactly. Every set has its own, I guess, obviously format to the gameplay. And we get to see it not up against all sets at once, but just individually matched up. And it's, I don't know.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, I actually came into this thinking set 3 or 4 were going to be the strongest. I'm still not familiar with 5 and 6, but I've seen a lot of the cards. But I feel like as a general set 3 and 4 were the things that I was looking forward to being the most strongest, and I'm really looking forward to see how what the other ones are going to be doing.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I agree. I think honestly think if you get set 4, you're gonna turn tides, especially if you get that secret rare. That Goku 6-cost secret rare. It is disgusting, and the way you'll control the board once you get to 6, you swing at my leader. You clear my entire board pretty much on one swing while applying 40k pressure, and you get that negate.
So good.
I think out of all the sets, I think Ultra Limit set 4 will be the champ, but it's also going to be dependent on pilot.
And pulls, because this is
pilot and pulls.
This is going to be obvious. This format is definitely going to have a little bit of RNG in it.
100%. Yeah, because definitely if I would have seen, granted, I still took it, but if I would have seen that No, actually, I can't even say that because you removed the Jiren so easily. You would have removed the 4-cost Secret Rare, the
Yeah,
Goku
yeah.
GT.
Yeah, I had the removal for
Yeah,
it in
you
my
would
hand too.
remove that too. So
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, I guess it can go either way. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, RNG is going to be a big factor.
And then for me, next week is gonna be really important. Now that I have the advantage, he has the advantage of having and being able to change his deck and make it better over time. But me knowing his deck now, that's gonna be a huge advantage and something that he does not gonna have on me. That's gonna be really fortunate. We'll have to see how much that plays out.
That is true because he knows, like, I can't pull anything else, right? I have a limited pool, and he can pull a next box. Everything can just be broken.
And I know he has Majin Buu too, which is a really big menace in this matchup. It was such a menace because I was losing all my leader value off that. It was such a menace.
Yeah, I was pretty glad when I saw that.
Yeah, perfect.
But all right, well, once again, thank you for stopping by. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. And you got any last words before?
Oh, thank you guys for watching and joining us. Honestly, had a lot of fun. And if you guys are looking for any other formats or anything that you guys have ideas that maybe you guys are really enjoying, like other draft formats, I think we would love to hear it.
Yeah, please let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channels so we can keep doing stuff like this. And thank y'all. Have a good one. Later.